Hello guys, some of you guys have been asking me on what I cook, and since I've been sharing trainings and other videos on my YouTube channel, my IGTV, so some has been asking to share my cooking instead. So today I'm going to share with you guys what I cook on a daily basis. Today we are cooking, what are we cooking? Chikuteh, chikuteh. Yeah, today we're cooking veggie version of bakute. So these are all the chopped veggies so far. There's some leaves there, mushrooms, tempe. This is tofu. So tempe and tofu will be the protein. This will be the vegetables. We've got other veggies here which I'll chop in a while. And so over here, and this is the cooking oil we are using. This is a coconut oil. We don't use much of it, at the most 2 tablespoons. That will last us at least 4 servings of food for lunch and dinner. We're cooking, can I have a look at that? We are cooking brown rice. Actually no difference, not much difference than white rice. We just happened to buy brown rice the other time when we were in Sukinchan. So what is in there?
The fried garlic.
Okay, there's fried garlic there to add some flavor and some what?
Herbs.
And some herbs. So, and over here you've got vegetarian mushroom, vegetarian oyster flavored sauce. So this is vegetarian oyster sauce. You've got black pepper, you got cayenne pepper. So this is our new cooking wok. So we're going to be cooking in this. So I'll just take you guys through what I eat on a daily basis and share with you guys the process involved step by step till completion. Alright, so this is the chikuteh herbs and spices mix that we're gonna use in the soup. So it looks like that. So and you can see from this, although it's chikuteh, this is it can be made to a vegetarian version because the ingredients contained in this is actually vegetarian content. They don't have chicken in this per se. You have to put chicken on in there yourself. So I'm a vegetarian, and my partner, she's not, but she follows me most of the time in terms of eating vegetarian food. So we're going to cook the veggie version of this. Okay, now goes in all the chopped veggie. As you can see, the volume is quite a bit. This we usually serve up to 4 servings. That means 1 serving each for lunch and 1 for dinner. So there's 2 of us, so 2 for dinner, 2 for lunch. So this will serve 4. So you can see the volume is quite a bit. The great thing about veggie is, although the volume is big, but the calorie content is very minimal in this. So when I say minimal, I don't mean 0. There is calorie content, but it's not as high as when you consider if this portion of a rice or protein, there'll be a lot more calories in there. So this is a good way to actually control your calorie intake. Okay, and then this is chopped mushrooms. This is tofu. So this is straw mushrooms from a can. So we're gonna add this into the soup. So all it requires is a little bit of creativity. See the kind of veggies that you put in there. For protein source, you got tofu. You got I've got tempe there. So what I've got planned for the tempeh, the lady's finger and some greens over here. I'm not sure what is this. So maybe you guys can help me out in identifying what is this. So I'm going to stir fry this later. So we're going to be having rice, garlic flavored rice, chikuteh, a vegetarian version with some stir-fried vegetables. So this will be the ingredients for the stir-fry. Tempe cut in small pieces, lady's finger, and some greens. Now the tip with lady's fingers is you want to cut them at the end of your chopping cycle, because they tend to make the knife sticky, and if you want to use the knife to cut other things or vegetables, you gotta wash the knife first, otherwise the stickiness that's here is going to spread all over the place. It will make the whole dish become sticky. So that's one of the tip I've learned, that cut the lady's finger towards the end, or if I want to cut it in between as well, I will usually wash the knife first. So this is all prepared. Once the stove becomes ready, I will use it for my stir fry. And contrary to popular belief that a vegan nutrition or diet or food intake, whatever you want to call it, is expensive, as you have witnessed. I consume lots of veggie. Protein source are from tofu, tempe, so basically soy. It's still plant-based and it's not expensive. It's actually cheaper for me to eat on a vegan lifestyle. Then someone will come up and say, well, like a smart ass, oh, that's because you're cooking on your own, it's so expensive to eat out as a vegan. Nope, I've been practicing this for more than a year. Even eating out can still be done on a vegan lifestyle. I've practiced that also. Only reason why I started cooking now is because it's lockdown and I don't want to keep going out to buy food. So it's easier and more economical if I just buy raw ingredients and cook it myself. So other than that, on normal days, I still practice a vegan lifestyle by eating outside food. It's cheaper, it's available everywhere, even at your local mama store. There's plenty of veggie to choose from at the mama stall. Rice is available easily. Any restaurants you go to, there's definitely vegetable choices, and so it is just opening your mind and experimenting and thinking that it is possible. Most of these comments that comes from are from people that have not even tried. All vegan lifestyle is expensive, vegan lifestyle is not practical, this and that. When I ask them, have you tried it? Oh no lah bro, because it's difficult, that's why I never try. So that's a bunch of BS, and I'm living proof that this is cheap, it works, it's practical, it's great for fat loss, weight loss. But then you also have the people that are practicing this kind of lifestyle who tend to overdo the carbs, tend to overdo the protein. So basically, they tend to overeat and then say, oh, going on this kind of lifestyle makes me eat more carbs and I end up getting fat. And then they'll point out to animals like elephants versus tigers. Oh, you look at tigers, they are lean because they eat meat. Look at elephants, they are fat because they eat vegetarian diet, which is not very intelligent argument, but they just want to view things that way. So I will record the rest of the cooking. So I just thought interim, while I'm waiting to stir fry the vegetables, I'll just make a short explanation on how this whole thing works. And basically for fat loss, weight loss, you want to go for just being in a caloric deficit. So what I've been practicing throughout this MCO is I practice one main meal and one light meal. That means I have my big meal during main meal during the day, and then in the evening I train, and then even after training I just have a light meal. Like yesterday I had one meal. at night I just had a cup of soup, so I didn't die. And then there will come people saying that this kind of very severe caloric restriction will impair metabolism. Like, I don't know where they get this from. You'll notice that the people that scream, oh, this is going to damage your metabolism, or fasting. Oh, I've also fasted for 2 days. I've also fasted for full one whole day. I've gone on various low calorie plan for 3 months. I've done 800 calories straight for 3 months, and I'm living proof that this doesn't damage your metabolism. So the people that scream this kind of things are usually, if you take notice at how they look, are usually people that are either overweight or obese. And these are the people that are worried about metabolism, and they say that because they have a low metabolic rate, because of all the trials and errors that they've done before, that now they are paying the price because the metabolism has got impaired, and now they're paying the price by being fat. But that's not the case. You can even go to a doctor's clinic and check whether this impairs or not your metabolism. And most of the time, when they say impair metabolism, damage metabolism, they are talking about metabolism being on the low side. And these are the same people that are very sedentary. They don't practice exercise, they don't practice training, there's no form of physical activity during the day or night. So that's one of the ways you can actually improve your metabolism as you age. So I invite you guys to do a bit more research before just coming up with blanket statements like that. So I hope this small explanation helps you guys to get a clearer understanding. And I'm going to start my stir fry now. Okay, here comes the stir fry section. That's coconut oil with some oil, karpula, right? Curry leaves, yeah. And then she's adding some fried garlic. Oh, oil, fried stuff, it's gonna make me fat. No, it doesn't. If you overeat, if you're constantly on a caloric surplus, that makes you fat. So one meal is not gonna make you fat. Same thing, one salad is not gonna make you thin or slim. So yeah, so here goes the lady's finger and tempe. So as you can see, it's quite a decent lunch and cheap and quite easy to prepare. Soup is boiling with just basic fresh vegetables, not that expensive. One sachet of chikuteh, and then you got similar fresh vegetables coupled with tempeh. That tempeh, one packet costs less than 2 ringgit. You know, so that will serve at least 4 servings easily. So, and then we got these greens. This is the garlic rice. As you can see, nice and hot. Do not fear carbs, guys, because carb is not the enemy. Overeating is the enemy. So as you guys can see, I still eat decent amount of carbs. Sometimes I have rice, sometimes I have pasta, sometimes I have couscous. So now she's added some garam masala. So this is a cinnamon based herb and spice. So as you can see, that 1 tablespoon, it was roughly about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, media, I think Modella coconut oil. So as you can see, it's barely oily. So 1 tablespoon of coconut oil is not going to make you fat, or 2 tablespoons is not going to make you fat. So this will serve up to 4 servings. So when you consider it spreading out throughout 4 servings like that, so 1 tablespoon is nothing. So I'll keep updating you guys. The meal's about to be done soon, so I'll update you guys on the finishing touches once it's done. That's some black pepper. That is cayenne pepper. Are you gonna add sauce? Yeah.
You want?
So this is a vegetarian oyster sauce. To be honest, I really don't know what is it made from, and it's vegetarian oyster sauce, but I know it's vegetarian. So that's about 1 tablespoon for flavor. And just to give you guys a glimpse of the yummy chikuteh. So see, pretty decent, smells really good. Veggie kuteh. And for bodybuilders that is worried about not getting enough protein in their daily intake, again, I am living proof that one does not require excessive amount of proteins in your daily food intake. You can still gain muscle mass, not just maintain, you can actually gain muscle mass during all this MCO and with moderate amount of protein intake. That varies from individual to individual. I train on a daily basis and yet I don't require as much protein as people believe, you know. So I'm still gaining good muscle mass, I'm still having decent amount of fat loss. The key to maintaining muscle mass and gaining is actually training. So how to wrap your mind around that fact is, if you take notice, if a person breaks the arm and a person is in cement plaster, what you'll notice is, regardless of how much protein the person consumes, the person will lose size in the arm that is being in a cast versus the arm that's free to move and about. So one way to maintain or actually gain muscle mass is not just by a protein intake, it's also by physical activity. You have to train daily if you want to gain muscle mass or keep it. So during this whole MCO, I've maintained my physical activity. I train almost daily. Maybe in a week I take a day break, or at the most twice in a week. So that has helped me gain some muscle mass and keep some of my other areas in check. So that's some salt she added. So meal's looking pretty good. So it's almost done. I'll update you guys soon on when we start preparing it out for lunch. Okay guys, this is the final meal prepared. So stir fried, this is the chikuteh, that's brown rice with garlic and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. So as you can see, it's quite substantial, as you can see from my plate as well. But what you notice is, yes, it's full, it's a lot, it's very fulfilling, but take note, it has all the balance required by humans. It has carbs in decent amount, it has good micronutrients from veggie. It has that has tofu as well, so it has protein as well, another macro. This has tempe, protein source as well. So as you can see, there's still balance rice, there's still balance of stir fried tempeh, and that's my partner's portion. So as you can see, there's still a lot of balance. It's cheap, easy to prepare, and yummy, and it's nutritious, so it ticks all the boxes. Okay, the meal's done. I had one serving or whatever I showed you guys. That's quite fulfilling for me and my partner. There's still some balance, so whoever you guys want to try it out, give it a go and let me know how it goes. In future, what I'll be doing is I'll be sharing more cooking videos as well. So I think it's good that people see an overall approach, not just training, not just showing what I ate, how to prepare, how to cook the meals, what are the ingredients involved, how to put it, what space and time of the meal. So basically teaching you guys how to cook lah. You know, although I'm still a beginner, but I'll just share with whatever knowledge and experience I have in terms of cooking. So for those more experience in this, please feel free to give me some pointers as well, because I'm learning. So with that being said, we'll chat soon. So I hope this video gives a little bit more insight into what I do on a daily basis, and hope it helps. Right? Speak soon.